Do you feel like your life is stuck? Like no matter what you do, nothing is changing? There's a kind of pain that doesn't come from failure, but from standing still. You wake up, go through your day, and nothing is wrong exactly. But nothing is moving forward either. The same routines, the same habits, the same thoughts. And somewhere deep inside, a quiet question keeps whispering, is this really all my life is going to be? That feeling is stagnation. It's frustrating because you know you're capable of more. You can feel it. You can imagine a better version of yourself. But for some reason, you're not becoming that person. And that gap between who you are and who you could be, that's what hurts the most. But here's something most people misunderstand. You're not stuck because you lack potential. You're stuck because you stopped growing. Not big growth, not dramatic change, just growth. Stoicism teaches something powerful here. Progress isn't about intensity, it's about consistency. We've been conditioned to think that change has to be massive to matter. A big decision, a perfect plan, a sudden breakthrough. But that belief is exactly what keeps you trapped. Because while you're waiting for something big, you ignore the small things that actually create change. The truth? Your life doesn't change in one moment. It changes in small decisions, repeated daily. You don't need to reinvent yourself overnight. You just need to get a little better, every day, even 1%. That might sound insignificant, but imagine this. If you improved your mindset, your habits, your discipline by just 1% every day, over time that compounds into something unstoppable. The problem is, most people quit before it compounds. They start something new. They don't see results immediately, they feel discouraged, and they stop, not because it didn't work, but because it didn't work fast enough. And that's how people stay stuck for years, not because they're incapable, but because they gave up too soon. They stopped showing up. They stopped trying, especially when it felt slow, boring, or hard. And little by little, they settled into a life that doesn't excite them. But here's the truth you need to hear. You can break that cycle right now. Not with something extreme, not with some huge life overhaul, but with something small, simple, intentional. Wake up 10 minutes earlier, read a few pages of a book, move your body for a short workout, finish one task you've been avoiding. These actions may seem tiny, but they're not meaningless. They are signals. Signals that you are taking control again. Signals that you are no longer passive. Signals that you are moving forward. And movement is everything. Stoicism reminds us that discipline, not motivation, is what creates real change. Because motivation is unreliable. It comes when things feel easy. It disappears when things get hard. But discipline shows up anyway. On the days you feel tired. On the days you feel bored. On the days you feel like nothing is working. And those are the days that matter most. Because growth doesn't happen when you feel like it. It happens when you act despite how you feel. You don't need to feel ready. You don't need to feel inspired, you just need to move, one small step at a time. Because consistency will always beat intensity. Doing something small every single day is far more powerful than doing something big once in a while. And slowly, something begins to change. Your confidence grows, your mindset sharpens, your energy shifts. Not because everything suddenly becomes clear, but because you're no longer standing still. You are evolving. So if you feel stuck right now, don't wait for a perfect moment. Don't wait for a perfect plan. Don't wait for your life to magically change. Start right where you are, with what you have. Take one small step, then another, then another. Because the moment you choose to improve, no matter how small, you are no longer stuck. You are becoming. Start with one small habit today, just one, commit to it. And if you're ready to take control of your life, follow for more lessons on discipline, growth, and becoming the person you know you're meant to be.